Inspirations.com. Thanks for joining me today. In this video, we're going to be making a Mother's Day card with the Crazy About You stamp set from the Occasions catalog from Stampin' Up. So let's take a look. Okay, for this Mother's Day card, we're going to be using the Crazy About You stamp set along with the flower medallion punch that coordinates with this image here. And I'm going to start with a piece of Whisper White cardstock that's cut at 2 by 4. And I'm going to be using the scallop edge tag topper punch. And I'm going to slide that in and punch that cute little top there. And we're going to be doing some stamping on this first. So I've got the leaves image mounted on this clear block. And I'm going to take some garden green ink. And I don't want the green to overpower my sentiment that's going to be added a little later. So I'm going to ink up my stamp really well. Then I'm going to stamp off. And then I'm going to stamp on the Whisper White. So it's a little more of a fainter image than straight stamping. Stamp off. And then I'm going to come down through here like this. Okay, so that leaves me some room here to stamp my sentiment. And I took Happy Mother's Day. And the way I mount this is I lay the images down on my craft sheet. And then I put my block down on top of them and pick them up that way. And they're adhered to the block. So let me just ink this up. And I'm going to do a test run on my scrap paper here first to see. Yeah, that'll be good. So this is garden green ink, and I'm not stamping off this time. I want it a little bit bolder than the leaves. Okay, so now for my floral image, what I've done is I've stamped this medallion flower twice in Calypso Coral on Whisper White. And for one of the images, I'm going to take the medallion punch and slide it in and punch it out. And then I have punched a second one here. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting out around the edge of that second layer here, not the outside layer, but where the little white is bordering it. And I'll cut all around that. And I've already got one finished here. And what I did is I took that center one that I cut out and I glued it in the center of the bottom one, the full one that was punched. And then I'm pulling up a little bit on the petal edges. And then that is going to go right here. So let me take a little bit of Tombow glue and I'll attach it. And then we'll embellish the tag just a little bit. And yes, I'm covering up some of those leaves, but that's okay because I just want to have some freedom to decide where I'm going to do this placement. Okay, and so there we go with that. Then I have a little piece of our white jute ribbon that's in the Occasions catalog, and it is wide like this, and I just cut it down the center in half. And then I'm going to take a glue dot and put it in the center there so that when I fold it and crisscross it like that, it'll stay. And then I'm going to attach it right here over the edge. You can thread it through that little hole, but it's not necessary. I'm going to put an antique brad there. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that. And then I'm going to take my craft scissors and kind of angle these ends a little bit. And now I'll take my paper piercing tool and just go through so that the brad will go through a little bit easier. Like that. And then I'll open that up a bit. And then that's going to be ready to be mounted on the front of the card. So I have a piece of the Gold Soiree designer, specialty designer paper that's cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and this is retiring, and it's still available, but while supplies last. And I am just going to attach this right here, but I think I want a little backdrop there between the flower, so let me put that doily. Yep, I like that. So let's go ahead and attach it. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive right in the middle, and I'm going to center that on that designer paper. Then I can go ahead and put my glue in to attach it, just like this. And then what I'll do is I'll mount it onto the front of my garden green cardstock base, and then it'll be ready to go with a message written on the inside. I hope you'll find the time to create something pretty today to send to someone. If you have any questions, just leave a comment here below the video or visit my website at inkandinspirations.com. While you're there, be sure you sign up for my mailing list so you can be on my email list and get my newsletters each month. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.